It's time for a pattern review and a collaboration. This is the 90s sitcom Recreate the Look, and this one is Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So I'm collaborating with Shatoka from Shatoka J here on YouTube and on Instagram. I will put all of her links in the description box below. So if that's some content you would like to see, please continue to watch. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rochelle from Rochelle Handmade Designs, and in this video, like I said, we decided to do a 90s sitcom Recreate the Look. So in this video, I will be doing Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, where I have taken some pictures and everything for Ashley Banks. Yes, that's Tatiana Ali, who played Ashley Banks on the sitcom, 90s sitcom, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Now, before we get started, and if you are new to the channel, welcome. Hello, ciao, guten tag, aloha, hola, konnichiwa, wagwan, sabadani, salon, bonjour. If you're returning, you already know what to do. Go get you a quick snack, something to drink, come on back, so we can get right on into this pattern review. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into it, all right? Now, I'm gonna give you a little details on what this is about. So, back in, I want to say December of last year, I was going over in my head on sitcoms. I was just like, you know, 90s is my year. I love the 90s. So let's create a couple of looks. And Fresh Prince of Bel-Air came up and I was just like, Shatoka, let's do Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. One of us do Hilary Banks, so go over to her channel so you can see what her look like for Hilary Banks, and I did Ashley Banks. Now, the look that, I'm gonna put the picture up, but the look that I did, she was in the kitchen. Listen, I cannot stand taking indoor pictures, period. So that kitchen scene that she did with Will Smith, it wasn't gonna happen, all right? So let's go ahead and get right on into this pattern review, starting with the pattern description. Well, first I'm gonna start with the patterns that I use. So I use two patterns. One I have a sew along for is New Look 6697 is what I use for the skirt. It's view B on that pattern, so I'm not going to talk about that skirt at all that I made in a plaid because, you know, the 90s was all about bright colors and plaid. All right, so because I have a complete sew along and a complete pattern review for that pattern, I'm gonna save you the details on that pattern. So what we're gonna talk about is the top. And the top is Mimi G Simplicity 8466, which is this pattern right here from like fall 2017. I don't know why it took me forever to do this pattern. All right, so let's talk about the pattern description. So for this pattern, it's just a basic knit crop top that you can color block, or you can make it into different, or you can make it in the same color, right? I decided to color block, and let me tell you something about this color block. I color blocked it differently than what Ashley Banks is wearing on the picture. So I thought I remembered what the picture looked like, but apparently I did not. So what I should have done is basically made it two tones, at the top black and then at the bottom white. But if you think about it, who wants to be attaching so many pieces for something so simple like this? So I did my own thing and decided to make the collar black and the band black, as well as the bell sleeves black. And then the rest of it is white in the front and in the back. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the skill level. So the skill level for this pattern, I don't even think it's rated, but I'm going to rate the pattern for the top as easy. Do I feel that it's easy? Absolutely. But Mimi G herself, she has a complete sew along for this pattern. So yes, I do feel that it's easy. All right. Let's talk about notions used. So the notions used for this pattern is just a zipper. I think it's a 9-inch zipper. Yes, it's a 9-inch invisible zipper. That's all you need. Now, I will say you will also need like some clear elastic, not clear elastic, but like clear twill tape or clear tape. And that goes at your shoulder seam to prevent them from collapsing and basically stretching out of shape as you wear it. So now me, what I did was I put twill tape, or hem tape, I should say. Actually, I used hem tape right there. And I mean, I believe Mimi G says it in her tutorial. I'm not sure because I did not watch the tutorial for this, but she has a complete sew along for this top. It's super simple to sew. All right, let's talk about fabric used. So the fabric used for this pattern was Ponte knit. So I used two colors in Ponte knit, one in white, one in black. That's it. All right. Let's talk about the pattern pieces. So for this pattern, it's 6 pattern pieces, and it sews up really, really quickly. So for the pattern pieces, you need pattern piece number 1 through 6, your front, your back, your collar, your lower band, your sleeves, and then your sleeve band. So it's just 6 pattern pieces, super simple. You know, I love the bell sleeve right here. When I seen the photo of Ashley Banks or Tatiana Ali, I knew exactly what pattern to go to make this so-called crop top. And I'm going to tell you guys something about the crop top in the likes and dislikes here in a second, all right? Let's talk about pattern sizing. So for this pattern, it's an older pattern, 2017. You may, if you do not have this pattern, you probably could get it on eBay, Etsy, or Amazon. I have not seen this pattern back in Joann's yet. However, I know that, you know, Simplicity and the team, you know, Mimi G and the team are working to get PDF patterns. So if it's available in a PDF pattern at some point in time, go ahead and grab it because you will want it. All right. So for the pattern sizing, it comes in, I want to say the envelope comes in 2 separate envelopes, 6 to 14 and 16 to 24. The size that I cut for the top, I believe, was a size 16. No, I'm sorry. It was a size 20. For these top, it was a size 20 for that. All right. Let's talk about modifications. Did I make any modifications to this pattern? No, I did not. I sewn it straight out of the packaging. Because one thing I will say is you will only need to make sure that when you cut your pattern, you need to make sure that your bust line and your waistline is accurate, okay? Even though it's cropped to where you really do not need that waistline, but you wanna make sure it's accurate just in case you have a shorter torso, okay? So I have a long torso, so most of the time where it says that it's the waist, it's not really the waist. For me, it's high waist, but it's not sitting right at the waistline. So either I have to make an adjustment a little bit, but you got to also remember the boobs have to account for that waist too. So, you know, it is what it is, you know. But anyway, I did not make any modifications for this pattern. Let's talk about, did it look like the photos or the drawings on the pattern envelope? I think so. I think it does. I think the only difference is the plaid skirt compared to a jean skirt. Now, I was going to take a second look of doing it with jeans, but I have some stuff that I gotta get done today, so I just decided that we're not gonna do a second look. Maybe at a different time I'll do a second look and pair that top with some black jeans and the same heels that I wore in the photos. All right. Are the instructions easy to follow? Yeah, I actually followed along with the instructions instead of the video simply because I was talking on the phone sewing. I just could not get the video going at the same time of talking on the phone as well. So it is what it is. I just kind of like read through the instructions. I think the only time I read the instructions was basically putting on the lower band. Outside of that, I have done everything before, you know, and putting this top together. All right. Likes and dislikes. Let's talk about likes and dislikes. So dislike, there's no dislikes for this pattern outside of the fact that I should have extended it just a little bit because I don't feel like I'm going to get a lot of wear out of this because I wouldn't be able to necessarily wear it to work because it is a little short, okay, to wear to work. Even though for the skirt, I did lengthen the waistband about a good inch to kind of cover, to make sure that the crop portion will cover to where the waistband sits like right underneath it to where the top of the crop top covers it to the point where it doesn't seem as there's a big gap showing of my tummy or anything. So I did do that, but I feel like, to be completely honest, I wanted to make the skirt like a mini, but I knew I wouldn't be able to wear it very often simply because I wouldn't be able to wear it to work. So I have to take account that I have to be able to wear a lot of things that I make to work as well. So that's why I did not make it mini, as though Ashley Banks, she wore it as a mini skirt in her photos. All right. But dislike, that's the only dislike. But I really like this top. I just feel like the only time I would actually wear it is when I'm not going to work, like on the weekends, when I'm out and about, when I'm on vacation or something like that. I would definitely wear this top. All right, let's talk about first time experiences. Like I mentioned previously, I do not have any first time experience. I have done everything that you need to do. Like, it's just basically sewing a zipper, making bell sleeves. I have done that before numerous of times. All right. Would I sew this pattern again? Yes, I would. I would definitely recommend this pattern to others. I know other sewers have sewn this pattern. When it first came out, yeah, I know it's bad. It has taken me over 5.5 years to make this pattern. Don't know why. It's just, you know, I bought the pattern when it came out, kind of put it in my Mimi G stash and did not forget about it, but have not reached for it yet. But also, in my defense, I normally do not sew a lot of things with knit because it's hot here. And I know a lot of people say, well, you know, knit keeps you cool. Not in these Orlando streets. Talk to somebody who lives in Florida. They will straight up tell you it's too hot in the summertime. Like right now, we're almost in 100-degree weather. So putting something really, really tight on your body right now may not be the way you want to go right now. I'm just saying. All right. Let's talk about my pattern rating. So for this pattern, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. If you do not have this pattern, go get it. And then if you are not a fan of crop tops, extend the bottom portion a little bit. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this quick pattern review. Now, please go over to Shatoka channel, Shatoka J. I'm going to put it in the description box below so you could see exactly what she made. And I'm just going to say that red jacket is on fire, if I do say so myself. All right. So go over there to Shatoka's channel so you can see her pattern review and what she created, the patterns that she used as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time. And oh, since you made it this far, do not forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, and also smash that notification bell so you are notified every time your girl uploads a new video. So until next time, keep sewing.